The ocean is a fascinating environment. Many people find that the ocean has a lot to offer that might pique their interest and keep them returning. It could be the creatures that inhabit its depths, and what you find when diving, fishing, or using drones underwater. It's almost always amazing to witness an aquatic animal in its native environment. While it's true that not all marine animals are friendly, you'll also find that many of them will never pose a threat to humans. Here now are 10 of friendliest sea creatures in the world. Number 10. First up, I'll talk about a creature that most of you are probably familiar with, the wonderful manatee. These large, loving giants are among the kindest animals you will ever come across, so you should make the most of your time with them if you ever see them in the waters around North and South America. Not only are they gentle giants, but they can live for a very long time. It's been reported that some manatees can easily live up to 65 years, which also means that they live almost as long as the average human. Because manatees are highly social animals, their groups frequently number more than 6. However, these animals will often gather in one place and share food, so if you spot one in the water, there's probably a few more nearby. Additionally, because they can recognize their own relatives, the social bonds between them are strengthened, which has probably helped the animals get through difficult times when the community has supported one another. This raises the obvious question of why manatees are so friendly with humans. Because manatees are so intelligent, they recognize that humans are not really a threat to them. This does not mean, however, that humanity hasn't negatively impacted their population over time. On the contrary, it has not been able to truly hunt them down or pose a serious threat to their daily existence. Rather, humanity has learned to not only love but also defend manatees, which has led to an increase in their numbers. Number 9. I understand that some of you are probably thinking, what do you mean, hammerhead sharks are friendly? Yes, under the right conditions and when dealing with a particular species, most sharks can be extremely dangerous. I also realize that some movies have led us to believe that hammerhead sharks are the deadliest and most angry creatures on the planet, but here's the thing, they're not. It may seem a stretch to refer to them as friendly if you happen to come across one in the water. For example, you are aware that shark attacks on humans occur annually and that these attacks have been studied for hundreds of years. However, the International Shark Attack File of the Florida Museum of Natural History, which is a real resource and the most extensive of its kind, states that there have only been fewer than 20 hammerhead shark attacks on humans in over 500 years. Consider that your chances of being struck by lightning are higher than your chances of being attacked by a hammerhead shark, and all of those attacks were not fatal. No human has ever been killed by a hammerhead shark, but considering the misconceptions about these creatures, how is it possible? The answer is straightforward. Since hammerhead sharks have a wider field of vision than other sharks due to their unique heads and eye positions, which enable them to see everything in their immediate environment, one may wonder why they don't regularly attack humans. The answer is that they don't really need to because they don't resemble prey and humans don't attack them, so there's really no reason to be concerned. Number 8. How could I not include an otter on this list? They are easily in the top 10 cutest animals, and if you are lucky enough to find one at the zoo, they will likely play ball with you and wave at people, which is something that not all animals on this list can do. Otters can also be trained to perform tricks like flipping over in the water, and they make popular pets. However, before you go pet seeking, make sure that your state permits it. There are some that can grow quite large and topple boats if you invade their territories, and humans have hunted them so much that they do need to be preserved. You may find that otters will swim up to you and ask for your attention. Some divers have even reported that otters will turn over so they can have their bellies rubbed. Number 7. Beyond just being friendly, beluga whales are fascinating animals that have adapted to cold climates. They have learned to blend in with the ice so that predators cannot find them among the Arctic's vast expanse of ice. In addition, belugas can produce up to 11 different sounds, including whistles and chirps, squawks, and cackles. Because of their variety of sounds, beluga whales are sometimes referred to as sea canaries. However, aside from their ability to be so vocal, these whales are incredibly kind animals that will approach boats voluntarily in order to observe what's going on. Not to mention, during some seasons, thousands of these whales will gather together to navigate the waters. Number 6. Considering all the stories you've heard about squids and octopuses sinking ships because of their enormous bodies and tentacles, you might think it strange that the world's largest octopus is on this list. However, the great giant Pacific octopus is not only the largest of its kind, it's also one of the smartest aquatic creatures you'll come across. In fact, One group of divers had an incredibly friendly encounter with this enormous octopus that they could not believe was real. Not only did it greet them warmly rather than hiding in its cave as they approached, but it also showed interest in their cameras and other gear, so it goes without saying that they had some stunning footage to share. Number 5. Moray eels are a type of creature that can be grouped with dangerous creatures due to the actions of a few, but like many animals in the depths, they are not inherently hostile or even harmful to humans. Rather, they will only attack when they feel threatened, which is true of most of the animals on this list. Additionally, you will see moray eels most often at night because that's when they go out to feed, and not many people actually go diving in the water at night, so you won't have to encounter them very often. If one does bite you, it might be because you were unintentionally too close to it. Number 4. The pink Amazon River dolphin is born with a different color and gradually turns pink through exposure to sunlight and other environmental factors. What might surprise you is that male dolphins tend to be more pink than female dolphins because the females are attracted to that color. They are also so adorable that they will play with kids nearby. Number 3. Sea turtles are among the calmest, most elegant, and coolest animals you'll find in the water because, if you don't disturb them, they'll just drift through the water carelessly. Because of their laid-back attitude, people frequently approach them when diving, and the turtles don't mind at all. They'll even let you take pictures and interact with them. As long as you don't hurt them, everything should be all right. Unfortunately, though, over the years, their laid-back attitude has also led to them getting caught in the nets of many people, but we're all trying to improve the situation for the turtles, and that's something to look forward to. Number 2. This is our second species on the list of dolphin species, and arguably the friendliest of the lot. Bottlenose dolphins don't really have a natural curiosity for humans, but they do interact with them and the boats that carry them on a regular basis. If you've ever seen dolphins jump out of the water in front of a boat, it's because they're such playful animals that they do enjoy entertaining people. That doesn't even cover some of the amazing feats that dolphins like these have accomplished, including regularly saving lives and being strong enough to frighten a shark. Yes, sharks of all sizes, aside from the filter feeders, will not tangle with dolphins. Dolphins are aware of this, so they will intervene when they believe a shark is going to attack a human, ultimately protecting people. Number 1. The humpback whale is one of the largest whale species and is also one of the most compassionate to humans. In fact, these creatures are so compassionate that they have been known to rescue nearly any species from danger should they be able to do so. It would be wrong to not include them on this list given the incredible beauty of these creatures and the wonders that they provide to the ocean. Natural and uncommon, they are renowned for their amazing gymnastics, slapping tails, and singing heartfelt melodies that can be heard over great distances. One of the numerous things you can see on whale watching excursions are humpback whales, which are frequently inquisitive creatures that will approach a boat offering breathtaking encounters with humans. The oceans would not be the same without these animals, therefore it is fortunate that humans have learned how to start protecting them. Which of the creatures on the list shocked you, and which ones did you not expect to see here? Let me know in the comments below if there's any more marine life that you believe should have been included on this list. As always, thanks for watching.